Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories from the book I'm working on called Dark. This story is called I Call Myself an Artist. I hosted a graduation party, and after everyone left, I got depressed. They were all going to graduate school, medical school, into business. I'm pursuing my art. I justify it, I think, because some professors said nice things about my work, even though one of my classmates called it psychotic expressionism. But tonight, for the first time maybe ever, I really stared at and thought hard about my paintings that I put on my wall, my best stuff. First I looked at red and blue black paint can throws. I loved the primariness of it, the rebellion against convention, against capitalism, the red and the black, But when I stared at it a bit longer, I asked myself if I'm just playing an old tape. Maybe it is just thrown paint cans. Then I looked at green and aubergine finger strokes. It was my experiment with what one can do if you throw away the brushes and just use the primal, the elemental, your fingers. Or is that just more BS and it's just finger painting like in kindergarten? Finally, I looked at Blotch 14. In that series, I just put a dab of paint on the canvas, sometimes large, sometimes just a dot, sometimes in the center, sometimes in the corner, sometimes just a little off-center, and of course I varied the color. But in truth, was that a worthy experiment in minimalism, or just more laziness? And then I mused on it all. Did my professors praise me mainly because it's easier to praise than to criticize, or so they can get a good student evaluation from me? Do I actually like this stuff? No one's ever bought any of it. Even my mother hasn't put any in her house since she put my kindergarten drawings on the refrigerator. Is it possible I say I'm an artist to avoid growing up? Is it also that I'm scared to look for a real job? I do know, and do feel at least, I know nothing, and I'm just another artsy fool who attended that 5-year summer camp called art school. Maybe all I can do is throw paint cans onto a canvas, make up some BS interpretation of what it means, and then, like many successful artists, just try to schmooze my way into art shows, galleries, and getting reviews. I don't know. I do know that I'm scared. In any event, this story is called I Call Myself an Artist. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And I certainly would welcome you checking out my book of short stories that is available on Amazon. It's called Soloists, short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.